Every field has its own language, and the market is no exception. Today we learned 3 words that every investor absolutely must understand. One of them is about the economy out there in the world. The other 2 are about the far more dangerous economy inside your own head. Master all 3, and you will sidestep the mistakes that quietly wreck most beginners. Let's start with the big economic one, recession. You hear it on the news in a tone of doom, but the definition is actually quite plain. A recession is a significant, widespread decline in economic activity that lasts for months, not days. A common rule of thumb is 2 consecutive quarters of the economy actually shrinking. Businesses slow down, spending drops, and unemployment tends to rise. Now here is the part the scary headlines leave out. A recession is not a catastrophe. It is a season. The economy moves in cycles, expanding and contracting over and over, forever. Recessions are the winter of that cycle, painful but completely normal, and always eventually followed by spring. Every single recession in history has ended and been followed by a new expansion to fresh highs. And the stock market adds a crucial twist. The market is forward-looking. It usually falls before the recession is even announced, and it usually bottoms and starts rising again while the news is still terrible months before the recession officially ends. So waiting for the all-clear means buying back and far too late. For the calm long-term investor, a recession is not a reason to flee. It is a sale, a chance to buy the whole market cheaply while everyone else panics. Now, we turn inward to the 2 words that live inside your mind, and these are far more dangerous to your wealth than any recession. The first is one you have surely felt. FOMO, the fear of missing out. FOMO is that burning feeling when a stock or a crypto coin has already rocketed up and everyone around you seems to be getting rich, and you cannot stand to be left behind. So you pile in at the top, right at the peak of the excitement, usually right before it crashes back down. FOMO is what makes you abandon your plan and chase. It is the emotion that hands your money to the people who bought early and calmly. The antidote to FOMO is almost boringly simple. Have a plan and know, deep in your bones, that there is always another opportunity. The market has been creating new opportunities every single week for over 100 years, and it is not going to stop now. Missing one hot move is not a tragedy. Chasing in a panic at the top usually is. A calm no is your strongest defense. And the third word is the subtlest and most personal of all. Resentment. The grudge is the bitterness you carry toward a stock that once burned you. You bought it, it fell, you sold in pain, and now you hate it. And that grudge quietly poisons your future decisions in 2 different ways. The first way is spite. You refuse to ever touch that stock again, even years later when the business has completely turned around and become a wonderful investment. Your ego will not let you go back to the thing that hurt you, and so you miss an enormous gain purely out of resentment. The stock does not know you, it does not remember you, but your grudge costs you anyway. The second, even more dangerous way is revenge. You try to win your money back from the stock or the market, doubling down emotionally, trading bigger and angrier to get even. But the market cannot be made to apologize. Revenge trading is how a small loss becomes a catastrophic one, because now you are not investing, you're fighting a personal war with an opponent that does not even know you exist. The cure for resentment is a single, freeing idea. The stock does not care that you own it. It has no memory of your pain and no obligation to repay it. So you must judge every single decision fresh, on its own merits, today, with no ego and no grudges attached. Did this make sense as an investment right now? Yes or no? That is the only question. Your feelings about the past are simply not relevant data. So notice the real pattern here. Of our 3 terms, only one, the recession, comes from the outside world, and it is the least dangerous of the 3, just a passing season. The other 2, FOMO and resentment, come from inside you, and they are the ones that truly do the damage. As we have said again and again, the investor's hardest opponent is almost always the one in the mirror. And the calm conclusion writes itself, as always. The long-term index investor disarms all three at once. They buy steadily straight through every recession, treating the winter as a discount. They never chase a hot move because their plan does not depend on any single one. And they hold no grudges because they do not own individual stocks to resent. They simply own the whole market and let it compound. 3 dangerous words and 1 boring, beautiful strategy that sidesteps all of them. I'll see you in the next one, where we finally dip into the world of crypto. Until then, keep it simple and never let a season, a fear, or a grudge make your decisions for you.